Please provide a warm welcome for your tournament MC, Mccoy.
Good morning, Kent Valley! How are we all doing today? Welcome to the 2022 First Robotics Competition and this year's challenge, Rapid React, sponsored by the Boeing Corporation. It feels amazing to be back here together after a long hiatus. We have some great teams competing from here, from all around the world. Tech Valley has always had great international appeal, and once again, we're excited to host teams from Brazil and Turkey. Good morning, team. We also have teams from a little closer to home, like Indiana, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and of course, right here, New York State. This season, First Forward, presented by Qualcomm, challenges first teams to look to the future of transportation, taking lessons from the past and evolving transportation modes into something better for the planet and its inhabitants. You are the drivers of tomorrow's breakthroughs, and this weekend we come together to celebrate you, your creativity, your talent, your intelligence, your energy, and your spirit.
Not down.
As we rethink the future of transportation and explore exciting new technologies, who better to step up as presenting sponsor of Rapid React than the Boeing company? Boeing has been at the leading edge of the transportation space for decades. And here's their Chief Technology Officer, a first volunteer himself, and a big believer in our mission.
Hello, First Robotics competition teams, and welcome to Rapid React, presented by Boeing. I'm Naveed Hussain, Chief Technology Officer at Boeing, and former First Robotics competition judge. The skills you are developing today will be the skills you'll use to innovate a better tomorrow. And I've seen it firsthand. I've had the chance to meet many of you in the arena and see your teams in action, competing, creating, and building the confidence to go further. At Boeing, we know you are the generation that will propel us forward.
Okay,
People who
set it
were in
up.
your footsteps not long
Ask
ago
Brian to help
are
you.
now at Boeing. How will you be part of the future of transportation? All of us at Boeing wish you a safe and fun
Is Brian behind us?
as your
Thank you.
innovation,
Can you just set it up? I don't need to show my
ingenuity
slide. All right,
continue to
come here,
propel you
Dick.
forward.
We're excited to partner with Boeing as our presenting sponsor for the Rapid React.
I need you to do blue 3.
Achieving new heights has never been now reached.
So look. Okay.
Aside from the Boeing company, First has a great lineup of supporters
So you're gonna have to
cheering
pull
you
it up
on,
on. You have your
including
phone?
some you may even recognize. Let's hear from a few of your fans at Disney who can't wait to hear from you.
Hello, First teams and fellow spectators. We hope you're having a blast in today's first competition. We wish we could be there.
More than ever before, we need ambitious, creative, and optimistic minds to solve the world's greatest challenges. Through the power of science, technology, engineering, and math, today's students can face these challenges and create the futures they imagine, both for themselves and their communities.
That's why this year, we are excited to showcase how First teams are using their STEM know-how and creativity to be forces for good through Build the Future, powered by Star Wars, Force for
There's
Change.
one team you do not have a
And we
sticker
want to hear from you. We're here to remind
4201.
First teams to make sure that they submit their stories for the chance to be featured on the global stage. How are you and your teammates using your STEM skills beyond gameplay to be forces for good in your communities?
Submit your stories at firstinspires.org/buildthefuture for the chance to be featured.
We can't wait to hear your stories of hope and innovation. Have fun at today's competition, and may the Force be with you always.
And once again, please visit firstinspires.org/buildthefuture to share your team story for the chance to be featured in Build the Future, powered by Star Wars Force for Change. We're lucky to be here in the Capital District of New York, joined by many honorable elected officials. We thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to watch these teams compete. Welcome It's now my pleasure to introduce our first speaker of the morning, Albany County Executive Dan Mccoy.
How's everyone doing? That's it? Come on. You gotta be excited. We can get louder than that, can't we? I want to welcome the student schools across the state of New York and from Brazil and Turkey. Thank you for coming here. See how you're loud in Turkey. What about the rest of you? I'm just a little biased because I do represent Albany County and I'm a Falcon. I went to Albany High School, so where's our Falcons at? And my nephew Brody's up there. Where are you, Brody? Yeah. So, I do want to say welcome to MVP Arena. It's going to be a great experience for you. Who remembers the robotic wars from the 1990s? Am I aging myself?
Where is the on button?
What?
Where's the on button?
So you think how far in three decades we've gone, right? And you remember watching that show and the excitement that's going on here is because you're shaping not only your peers in your high schools, but on your way to college and in the world and the way you keep changing and evolving. And it's amazing to walk around and see all this stuff. And I think back from the 90s, I'm like, man, we've done leaps and bounds. And we like joke around. I was reading this book from the Google CEO that said, does anyone remember the movie Total Recall? All right, date myself again. Forget everyone up there. I'm going to talk to the older people in the crowd. But they said for like 2050, Johnny and the we'll go from Uber and Lyft to a robotic picking you up at your house for a taxi cab. So it's just amazing. I do want to say to all the schools who are participating, have a great day, have a great experience, and enjoy your time here in Albany County. And you know what? I look forward to the great stuff that I'm going to see today, but to your futures and to what you're going to add to not just your generation, to my generation and everyone else. Thank you for being here, and to our great sponsors from Global Foundries and RPI and NIMO, and to everyone that's been involved with this. Without the partnerships, we can't get things done. Remember, it takes partnerships to get stuff done. Enjoy your competition.
Thank you so much. This competition is only possible with the support of our local sponsors. Here from National Grid, please welcome the Director of Customer and Community, Laura Polzinski.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. It's so great to see you all. National Grid is a huge sponsor of this event. It's so great to be back in person. I remember a couple years ago at RPI, so it's great to see you all. National Grid is all in on this event. I see we have judges here from National Grid. I know we have a coach working with one of the high schools, and we've been here since Sunday setting up. So we're really excited. I hope you're all excited too. National Grid is on the cusp of what's going to happen with clean energy, and we're going to need all of you to figure out how to serve, save the world and serve our customers and continue to come up with clean energy technologies. So we're looking to hire, we're looking for engineers. We're excited about what you guys are learning and doing here, and good luck to all of you, and we're so happy to be a sponsor. And I also want to thank the partnerships. Thank you, Albany County Exec, Global Foundries, and RPI. Have a great day, and good luck to all of you.
Thank you so much. Please now welcome the Associate Dean in the School of Engineering at RPI, Kurt Anderson.
It's my pleasure to be one of the people welcoming you here today. It is so wonderful to have you all here face to face. Something was very much lost when everything went remote and things were blown up a couple of years ago. This thing called COVID. RPI has long been a strong and proud supporter of FIRST Robotics. We have many volunteers here. We've hosted it many, many times. And we hope that in the future we'll get to host you again, or we'll see you in the future at RPI, if not on FIRST Robotics as students. Not so subtle hint there. Something to keep in mind as part of FIRST Robotics is the lifelong lessons that you are learning as part of this competition. No doubt you got into FIRST Robotics because it's fun. Let's face it, it's a blast. My daughter was in FIRST Robotics and she loved it. but the lifelong lessons are you're dealing with a heavily, if not over-constrained system in a time and resource-limited environment. And you're continuously dealing with adversity. Boy, this is everyday life. So, embrace FRC Robotics, keep the passion, and remember the skills that you're learning now are the skills you're going to need to tackle the problems that we need tackled in the future and going forward. Have fun, keep the passion alive.
Thank you so much. And now please welcome onto the field Director of Module Engineering at Global Foundries, Dan Mead. Morning, FRC Robotics.
This is actually the first time I've been involved in this, and this is really cool. So we talked a lot this morning as a group as we were coming in about all the wonderful things that you're going to do and experience today and show off. So I'm not going to rehash a lot of that. What I really want to talk about is the grit that all of you have shown. 2 years for all of you where you've been away from a team and able to collaborate as a group. And that's frankly something that a lot of us, the adults here that are on the floor, can learn from you. And that grit that you've shown is really incredible. So congratulations to all of you. No matter how it ends today, we're proud of you at Global Foundries, and we look forward to working with you in the future. Have fun today, and go get it.
Thank you so much. And let's hear it one more time for all of our local sponsors. It's time now to recognize our volunteers in the blue shirts. This is a distinguished group from companies and organizations where you may want to work someday. And they're here this week to hear your stories, your successes, and your challenges. Please welcome your judges, led by Judge Advisors Doc Moore and John Newman. Good morning, judges. Judges, thank you for your time and effort. You've got a difficult task these next couple of days with this competitive group of teams. There's another group of volunteers you'll get to know here on the playing field. Their job is to ensure fair play, to help you play within the rules of the game, and to facilitate competition while emphasizing gracious professionalism. Their rulings are final, and there will be no video reviews. Please welcome your referees, led by head ref Seth Wright. Along with a fair competition, safety is a priority at FRC. We want you to have fun and be safe at the same time. Please welcome our safety managers, Mohammed Siddiqui and Matt Smith. And let's check out the award-winning safety animation from Team 1939, the Kniggets, from Kansas City, Missouri.
Technology is helping people and cargo move about our planet faster and further than ever before.
Let's follow one package to see how the future of transportation is safe for all. People and robots often work together to create products and get cargo ready for shipping.
Just like in FRC, safety training is important when working with robots. Robots will also have safety features like sensors and cameras to avoid injuries.
Planes, trains, and semi-trucks will be powered by electricity and renewable energy in the future to be safer for our planet.
Self-driving cars, drones, or delivery robots will use LiDAR and the Internet of Things to avoid accidents and crashes.
Each year, 40 million people are injured in car accidents worldwide, so these technologies could save lives.
And help us go faster, further, and safer
than ever before.
Speaking of safety, here at the event, we want to make sure that you and your teams have a safety plan. Safety is always a priority at FRC, so mentors, please communicate your safety plan and a designated meeting space for your team. Please also remember that masks are required at all times throughout the event. Everyone should be gracious and professional in keeping us all safe. There's only one award here at FIRST which recognizes an individual student and not a team, the Dean's List Award. Well, let's give a round of applause for all the students who were nominated by their teams for the Dean's List Award. Thank you for being such terrific leaders. Now let's talk about gracious professionalism. Woody Flowers, who helped to launch the first robotics competition with co-founder Dean Kamen, coined this term, which is the heart of the FIRST experience. Let's hear how Woody himself defined gracious professionalism.
In FIRST, we do our best work while helping others and treating folks with respect and kindness.
If you compete such that if your grandmother saw everything that you did on a national television program, she would be very proud, then it'll be okay.
Gracious is mostly about feelings, both yours and those of others. Professionalism is mostly about knowledge and its application for good. Combining the two is important, so learn everything you can and experience helping others as often as you can. Rational self-esteem is a big deal, and it is a likely outcome from practicing gracious professionalism while busting your chops in FIRST. So use your FIRST experiences well. They will serve you well. Gracious professionals tend to be satisfied, happy people. So, again, both gracious and professionalism are essential to the kind of meaningful life we all want to live.
We are indebted to Woody for creating this ethos of FIRST and ask that you continue to maintain this high standard, honoring Woody's legacy by keeping gracious professionalism as part of everything you do here. Do it, and you'll make Woody and your grandmother proud. Mentors and coaches, you are critical to the FIRST experience. You're part of the million-strong support system we've built for students around the world who are realizing their dreams. So thank you. Let's hear it for our mentors and coaches. We know that many of you also mentor teams from other FIRST programs like the FIRST LEGO League and the FIRST Tech Challenge. So thank you to all mentors and coaches for your dedication and effort on behalf of all FIRST programs. And teams, if you are looking for additional mentor support, the FIRST Mentor Network, sponsored by National Instruments, has over 750 mentors ready and willing to share their skills and talents to assist you and your team. Create a team or mentor profile on the FIRST website and get connected today. It is almost time for takeoff, but before we set the robots into action, let's take a moment to commit ourselves to a world where everyone feels safe and lives free from fear. At FIRST, we join all those around the world who are calling for peace and safety. With that in mind, I please ask that you please rise and remove your hats for the national anthems of Brazil, Turkey, and the United States of America. Come on out onto the field and please power on your robots.